So usually what I do is I make French fries because I try to be a little bit lazy for it with the goulash, which is pretty much done-ish, which I'll show you now. Oh, boom. But I'm gonna let that cook probably another hour to get the meat even more tender, but you could eat it right now if you wanted to thicken it. But usually I'll make like some French fries to go with it, just because I'm being lazy. The traditional thing to do is to make knedlíky, which are dumplings, which are like logs, but you got to roll them out, you got to do the dough. But it's made with milk, flour, and egg, right there. And then yeah, and usually like a little bit of honey or a little bit of sugar, but I'm too lazy to get the sugar, so I'm just gonna use honey because I don't want to go through like 5 bags to get sugar right now. And then yeah, because I store my sugar very super complicated. So yeah, so I'm gonna make. Well, I don't even want to make knedlíky, so I'll make gnocchi, which is like a Russian thing, but I don't think they make gnocchi the same way that they make knedlíky. Either way, here it is. Oh, you'll need. All right, you'll need yeast as well, and you only let it rise for like a little bit. You can let it rise for up to like an hour, but like 30 minutes is fine. And I know like you can activate yeast beforehand or whatever, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna warm up some milk, pour that in there, and then start kneading the dough, and then I'm gonna let that rest for like 30 minutes, and that will be good. And then I'm gonna make some gnocchi. All right, I will follow this up, and we're pouring in the milk, which is now warm. And you can let that set, or you don't have to. You could just put flour in right away, which I do, and then you make your dough. Forgot to put a little bit of honey. And an egg. And generally speaking, you don't want to use all-purpose flour when you're making knedlíky. You want to use yerba mocha, which I don't know what that is, or if that's even here in the States, but generally, once it gets to like this, I'll add Wondra, and that kind of simulates it a little bit. And then I'll incorporate all that, and maybe add a little bit more liquid if necessary. Oh, and you need to knead this like for a good at least 5 minutes. After I feel like I've kneaded the dough long enough, and I think it's good, then I'll just cover more Wondra on it. And then we're just gonna let it sit for like 30 minutes.